Hello, my name is Johan Sanneblad, and in this video I wanted to give you a quick overview of the manual sorting features of Notebook Navigator 3.0, the writer's release. So let's get started. In this folder I have just imported the Rust programming manual, and as you can see there are lots of files. By default these are sorted in date created, but you can also of course sort them by date edited and by file name. So if I sort them by file name and ascending, you can see that you have the appendixes on top, of course, then you have the chapters, and at the bottom you have the foreword and summary. This is kind of as good as you can get when you sort by file name, and this is typically not the structure you want when you're working with a book. So this is why I added manual sorting in the latest version of Notebook Navigator. It works like this. You click on the sorting button and you switch over to manual sort. And the first time you switch this on, you will get the warning say that it will save a property called sort index to the front matter section in the notes. Just switch on that, and you can see that you have gotten a new setting property called sort index here. But the list looks the same structure. This button now says that you're doing manual sort, and to reorganize the notes, you have two different options. The first one is that you click this button and you choose edit sort order. Then you can just shift to select like this, and you can then just drag them around to move them into different areas of the list like this, of course. So we start there at the bottom, and let's maybe move these three to the top like this. That's the first one. The second way you can move things around is just you can select things in the editor, and of course you can command shift and you can shift click and just do multi-selections like this with the keyboard. And if you want to move things around, you can just press Control and arrow down like this, or arrow up like this. So this is kind of the easiest way. When you have a specific note or section you want to move around, just press Control down and Control up like this. So there are so many new features related to this kind of manual sorting in Notebook Navigator 3. For example, if you want to split things into chapters, you can just right click a note like this and choose set group header. And let's call this intro. Then you can add like this, set a group, let's call that one chapter 1. And let's maybe say a color to it like that, and maybe a book icon like that. Now, if you want to keep that same style to other chapters, you can just right click and you copy the header style. Then if you want the same style here, you can just go there and paste it and call it chapter 2. Then you have the same section. And let's go down to the appendixes as well. I'll do the same here. There, group header, paste, and record appendixes. The cool thing about these kind of headers is that you can collapse them. So if you don't want to see chapter 1 and you're done with it, you can just collapse it like this, or maybe chapter 2. And you can collapse it when you're finished with it. You also have so many cool new features related to word count. In Obsidian, you can see in the bottom right corner, you see the number of words in each article. There are many different word counting plugins for Obsidian that typically use the front-matter property called word goal. And this is now supported in Notebook Navigator. So what you do then, if you have a note with a word goal, maybe you want to show that's in the header like that. Then you right click and change group header, and then said show word count. And this will actually collect the word counts for all the notes in here and actually show them in a progress bar like that. For example, chapter 1, you can do the same here. Right click the header and show word count. And you can see you have 4,000 words now. But since no note has a word goal in it, it won't show the progress bar. You can set that manual, of course, if you want to. So let's say we wanted chapter 1 to be 5,000 words. You can set it like that. So I think this is more or less what I wanted to show you. If you want to remove this kind of sorting, if you don't want to keep the manual sorting, you can click again and say remove sort property. Otherwise, if you go back to like date edited or date created, you can still go back to manual sort and it will just keep the structure it had the last time. And while we're at it, there are a few more cool things I want to show you. If you go into settings and go into list and the notes and the bottom here, you have a new settings for show word count for the notes. So you can now choose to show it in title as a property, and if you use it, you can also read the property from notes, the goal property, like a word goal, and you can also show it as percentage if you want. So you can see these notes here, they have 90% done, is that they have a goal of 500, and they, you can't see the actual word count here, but you can see in the bottom right corner, 448 words. But if you wanted to show this with full figures in the list, you can do like that to see this as well. So I think that was it. A quick introduction about the manual sorting features of Notebook Navigator 3.0. I really hope you like it. This release is for every one of you using it to write long documents, books, or whatever in Obsidian. Thank you.